the fight for the #1 spot for the US Open between Sabalenka, Gauff, and Swiatek. The Belarusian maintains a wide and comfortable lead over her two pursuers, but defends a good bag of points on this tour, while the American and the Polish will try to get closer. Tennis never stops. Once the grass court season concluded with the unexpected title at Wimbledon by Iga Swiatek, a surface where she had not previously shined, the North American hard court season begins to unfold leading up to the final Grand Slam of the year, the US Open. There, Aryna Sabalenka, the queen of the circuit, not only has an opportunity but also the obligation to defend her title and that of Cincinnati. Meanwhile, Coco Gauff and Swiatek have an ideal chance to narrow the gap as they defend minimal points. Sabalenka will land in North America with the regret of having missed two chances to add to her Grand Slam collection, having fallen in the final of Roland Garros and in the Wimbledon semifinals. However, she must turn the page quickly as her current mission is to minimize point losses on the hard courts following a successful 2024 season where she accumulated 3,410 points by winning the titles at Cincinnati and the US Open, reaching the semifinals in Washington and the quarterfinals in Toronto. Nonetheless, she is backed by a substantial cushion of points keeping her at the top of the WTA rankings. She currently holds 12,420 points, but a poor season could jeopardize a significant portion of this advantage, bringing her main competitors into play. Gauff and Swiatek aim to benefit. World number 2, Coco Gauff, well rested after her brief Wimbledon stint, needs to capitalize on the few points she defends, 370, to exert pressure on the top-ranked player. If the Atlanta native secures victories at the WTA 1000 events in Canada and Cincinnati along with a second US Open title, she will be chasing Sabalenka closely. Even in the unlikely event of Sabalenka's downfall, Gauff could potentially dethrone her as the circuit's leader. Iga Swiatek finds herself in a similar scenario. The reigning Wimbledon champion defends a mere 430 points from her US Open quarterfinal finish. In the other two tournaments where she played no matches last year, she defends no points, providing an opportunity for advancement. Not only could she reclaim the second spot, especially if Gauff's results are favorable, but she could also contend for the world #1 ranking. Still, a shift to the top spot depends on an unprecedented downturn from Aryna Sabalenka, whose preferred surface is hard court. Therefore, both Swiatek and Gauff should focus on vying for the second position in the rankings before contemplating a potential climb to #1. Additionally, they should keep an eye on Jessica Pegula, who is just 390 points behind Swiatek and 1246 points behind the American.